Let's have one more thing left.
Hey, good evening, everybody. Can you all hear me? Most righteous. Well, it's good to see all of you here tonight for this concert. I've been wanting to do a concert like this for a long time. So we usually do pop music and we do music for movies, which you will see. You'll hear a little bit of rock and roll this city band season, but tonight we celebrate the band instrument itself. So all of the music that you're going to hear this evening is music that you would hear in a wind band. So all of this music is made for this ensemble, for this type of ensemble. right here. So whether it be for the military band, which would look a lot like this one, or your high school concert band, which would look a lot like this one. So all of this music tonight is written for this ensemble. So that was New Era Fanfare, a favorite, especially among my high school kids, by Randall Sandridge. They like to call him Randy Sandy for some reason. So that was New Era Fanfare. The next piece we're going to do for you is a piece by a wind band legend, Rafe Vaughan Williams. You may see it looks like Ralph Vaughan Williams, but you know how pronunciations go. So this is Flourish for Wind Band by Rafe Vaughan Williams. That was Flourish for Wind Band by Rafe Vaughan Williams. He and another guy named Esau Post really revolutionized how we see the wind band today. So this is the same sort of ensemble you would have seen back in those early days of wind band. So next up for you, we have a more contemporary, like the 1940s. You know, in the span of music, it's like a 2,000-year history. Okay, maybe it's as old as human history. But in the span of music, the 1940s is fairly recent. So this is Air for Band by wind band composer Frank Erickson, who wrote a lot of music not only for the professional bands, but the high school bands. Air for Band is somewhere in between. It's that beauty, that quiet beauty that you hear, that again was made just for this ensemble. So this is Frank Erickson's Air for Band. Now, there was a really famous composer named Hector Berlioz. He said, you should never look at the trombones and encourage them. But tonight we're going to break all the rules with this next one. It is the Trombone King by Carl King. And this piece really features exactly what a trombone can do in a really cool way. So we're going to play the Trombone King for you by Carl King, which is kind of like John Philip Sousa's really brother. And then we're going to take a brief intermission so that you can mingle with the musicians. I almost said the animals. Can you say that? The musicians. Let's give a little trombone back there. It's not called the baritone. Let's give the baritone a hand too. Thank you. We'll be back in just a second.